This is my one-part docu-series of me explaining why school is stupid. Now, am I coping? Probably. I actually really sucked at school. It was actually kind of bad. I think I had one of like the lowest GPAs in like my class. But that doesn't mean that my opinion is invalid. Actually, I think it makes my opinion more valid because I didn't feed into that crap hole. So I think it's stupid for a couple reasons. I think so. Actually, let me like build on my foundation here of fairness, because like I could just like say all the bad things, but if I like don't include like the good things about school, then I just sound stupid. So I'm gonna make like the obvious clear here. So like I think everyone should learn to read and write, right? And learn language so that they can watch my YouTube videos and understand, right? And then I think like they should like learn like the world we live in. You know, I think we should learn that like astronauts and zookeepers are a thing, and then like that kind of stuff. You get what I'm looking at here, right? And then like I think after that level, I think it just turns to crap. You know, I think like once we leave elementary school, it's just a bunch of crap that we don't need to know. That like, so I think there is definitely people out there that need to know like what like MX plus B. And there's people that like need to know that. But I think that's like voluntary stuff. I think people should volunteer to learn y equals MX plus B. I think that's how that should work. And like the Pythagorean theorem, like why isn't there just like Pythagorean theorem school that people can just go to? You know, now why make everyone learn this? And then like in doing so, you're making these students like feel like crap the whole time, right? Because you lock these kids up. First of all, these people are kids, right? Like we can't drink, but we're allowed to be locked up in this building where you need very, very clear authority to leave or come in, and then sit there next to people that you probably don't know or are uncomfortable with, and then sit there, probably wait for something bad to happen to you, because that's happening all over the country, isn't it? And then learn all this stuff you don't need to know from a teacher that probably determines where your intelligence level is at, because you could take one teacher where you'll do 98 out of 100, but the same person to another teacher is probably like a 40 out of 100, right? So really, we should be grading our teachers, not the students, right? That's more coping on my behalf. I got the 28 out of 100 on every teacher. But another thing with like the voluntary level of school, right? Like college, like all that stuff. First of all, I'm not going to college, right? Part of the reason is I think it's stupid and it's going to very swiftly becoming outdated. But also, yeah, I work at Walmart, but you're also hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. So who's really winning here? I think I am. And what? You get out and 85% of the people with their degrees don't use them? I think even after you get out, I'm probably winning. So, and like, I think it's stupid to pretend like school is opening up all these opportunities for you, because really, when you actually look at it, once you're outside of it, it's really just like a one-track course. Like the people teaching you, they don't care about you. These people do not care about you. The only person who really cares about you is yourself. So you're going to school and all of a sudden you're like, I really want to be part of environmental science. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You should do that. But then they're also on this course where you have to spend all this gosh darn money to get into it, right? So it's just a process of you spend money, and then you're a sheep to the freaking program of the country that we live in. And some people are like, this country sucks. It sucks. I want to be part of it, and I want to control it. I want to get in this position where I have control. I'm like, you are never going to be in a position where you have control. I'm sorry, and that's just the world we live in, you know? That's just how it is. And, you know, it's just a matter of not if you want to choose to be sheep or not. And, I mean, you have to be odd to be number one. Remember that. You have to be odd to be number one, right? And let's say you're one of these people where you're fine with that. I'm like, that's good for you. If, like, some people want to live like that. I personally don't, but some people want to live like that. They want to be normal. You know, they want to be the person when the person walks down the street and they see this person just going to their job all miserable, like they don't get thought of, right? I'm going down the street and I see a guy in a suit walking down, going to his job. I think absolutely nothing of that guy. But when I see the guy doing something outside of the norm, that's when I look at that. I'm like, wow, that's a guy, you know? But, you know, these people that they want to be good at school. You want to do all that, that's good for you, dude. I personally didn't have that drive, but they have that drive, right? And they pretty much sign themselves up for feeling indebted and self-assigned to the job of staying up late and being miserable and doing and learning all these freaking things down to a freaking T. Yeah, I did worse in school than you, but you know what? I'm 200 times happier than you are. And you know what? I don't give a crap that I did bad in school. That's probably why I'm 200 times happier than you are. So yeah, you went to college. Have fun with that. No, go have fun drinking with all the white girls that don't care about you. Go have fun drinking with any kind of girl that don't care about you. I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna go to my shift at Walmart and I'm gonna get paid $20 an hour and I'm gonna freaking like it. All right, because I'm not $200,000 in debt for a degree I'm not gonna freaking use, spending time around people that I'm not gonna talk to in 60 years. So yeah, you're winning, bud. You're definitely winning. And I make YouTube videos for my 60 subscribers. And what do? You're part of a white boy frat. So in my rewatching of the last 8 minutes of footage in my editing, I realized that I sound like one of those like red pill dorks. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna bounce back to my foundation of obvious that I think school is an awesome idea. I think everyone should get education. And I think that most jobs are needed to keep the world spinning. But I think my issue lies with the system and how it works and how it's approached to those in authority. I think that's the issue in my mind. I'm not saying that people shouldn't go to school, right? I'm not saying you should drop out because I feel a lot of people bring up the point of all these celebrities who dropped out of school and where they are now. But then if you also look at the ratio of people that dropped out that were successful and that weren't, I feel the ratio is not really there to be making that argument. Which didn't Kanye drop out of school? But we're not all freaking Kanye. Kanye's Kanye, you know? Kanye's Kanye because he's Kanye. I'm not Kanye and you're not Kanye. So, if either of us dropped out, I think everyone should get a high school degree. I think in this world you can make it if you try hard enough with a high school degree. If you're willing to be there and put in some effort, and even if you go to college, some people go for just the experience. I'm that's kind of dorky, but good for you, I guess. So I don't know, I'm going to the gym right now. It's chest and triceps day. I just redid my split because I was remaking it so much to fit my desires and what I wanted to grow. And then I looked at it, I'm this is a freaking mess. I had no idea what I was looking at. So I was let's just cut it back to the basics for a little bit. Because I was I don't know. Maybe it's just the winter bulk getting to me, but I don't feel bigger. I feel I just look worse. So, I'm cutting it back to the basics, and I'll make adjustments from there. Because, I was making progress. I was doing the basics, not, touching everything up. Pause. So, you get it. So I'm gonna go work out now. I've decided against a workout montage for this video. So, in compensation of this being incredibly bland for this reason, and just having really nothing going on besides me talking about how school sucks, we're gonna open up some Obsidian Flames Pokemon packs here. And you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get like a $100 card. I'm gonna sell it for profit, and then I'm gonna spend it all on a cool watch. So we got Houndour, right? Combi, Diglett, Rowlet, Abrovia, Team Star Grunt, Altaria, Inkay, Arazaton, Scissor, and a basic energy. That was the bad karma. This is the good karma. Right? Cleffa. Another Inkay. Toad's Cool. Another Houndour. Dartrix. Frogadier. Snubble. What trio? Another Scissor. Another basic freaking water energy. What a freaking bust. But 2 bad karma cards are gonna equal like 2 good karma cards that I'll open next video when you're there to watch it. Anywho, that's all I got for ideas for this video. I'm not gonna lie. I filled this in a span of like 2-3 days, and I honest to God just didn't do anything interesting enough. I'm not gonna lie. I opened up a pack before I started recording. Another Toad's Cool, Mareep, Cacnea, Bruxish, Sandile, Breloom, Kilogram, Greedent, Powmow, Growlithe, Skilladurg, and a water energy, and whatever that is. So frankly, I'm pretty disappointed. So that's 3. But you know what? We'll make up for it in the future. Honestly, yeah, that's all I got. Next video will be more interesting. I really just don't feel like filming a workout montage because, like, first of all, they're awkward to set up when you don't have like a functioning tripod. So I'm like coming up with like all these like weird constructions to hold my phone up, and then it's just weird the whole way through. And then I'm like trying to not get people in frame, or I'm trying to like not get this like absolutely massive juiced up guy in frame too that just like belittles me. So, you know, it is what it is. I'll be better next time. I mean, like, I like to record at night because it's not like as many people there, and they're all weird. So, yeah. I also don't want to get like all like the single moms with New Year's resolutions in there as much as I'd like to, which is not at all. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.